I've never been married. Go figure. Never been married. I was engaged for a while. I can talk about it now. I was engaged to Ann T. Christ, and she seemed real nice at first, you know. I didn't know her head did a 180. She floated above the bed when she slept. I think every guy's had one of those women. Anybody over 16's had one of these women that just trashes you, just runs your heart through the Play-Doh fun factory of life. You know what I'm talking about? Man, a real bitch, always on the rag. This girl had more periods than a Hemingway novel. Except when she liked to play a little trick on me. She called me up at work and I'm like, yeah, pumpkin. Dave, my period didn't come, I'm late. And I'm like, freaking out, you know, now I gotta get 9 jobs, buy one of those Voyager vans, get one of those baby on board signs for the car. Keep people off grass, believe me. Could have been worse, could have been Barbie after chemo, so. Oh, and I love an angry mob. She did say one funny thing the entire time we were together. We were driving through Iowa on vacation. And, you know, it's Iowa, there's nothing there. It's a field fence road. That's it, Iowa. You know, no other buildings, no cars. And my radar detector went off, and me being the intellectual male understanding all this electronic wizardry, I'm like, you know, hon, it's probably an electric fence that set the radar detector off. She's like, well, I don't think they need an electric fence to keep the corn in, Dave. I dumped her. So I moved after that relationship. I moved back to Wisconsin in the winter. Oh, that was smart. Yeah, I love a good Wisconsin winter. Isn't that fun? Like last year, 100 below, snow's coming down, wind's coming down. You're moving furniture. Like, get in the house! Ah! I got all my shit in the house. I got my furniture in. I got my waterbed set up, and all I wanted to do was go to sleep. And I overfilled my waterbed. It was like sleeping on a fucking beach ball. Usually one would have to go to a Turkish prison to have a night like that. But I found out that if you do that, and your girlfriend sleeps on her stomach, you can get lucky. Real fucking easy. Girls don't like that. The guys are going, goddamn, he's right. Speaking of sex, NASA can't seem to get it up half the time. Just gotta be disappointing working for those guys. I actually saw, this is honestly true, I was watching one of these launches they had, and they started the launch, they got 3 seconds into it, actually started the engines, and then cut it. Had a problem or something. Can you imagine that? The ride of a lifetime? You're getting there, you're strapped in, you're ready to go, man, you're gonna go Mach 25, you're strapped in, they actually start the engines like, and they cut it, nothing, man. I think the women can appreciate that more than the guys. Disappointed women up front. Yeah. This is honestly true too. I'm not making this up. They sent the first married couple into space like a year ago in a space shuttle, and I was thinking they had to be doing it, right? Because like you had a chance to do it in zero gravity and you wouldn't or something. I could see bragging about it at the cocktail parties. Yeah, me and Bill were feeling frisky. We went in the backseat of the car. Yeah, babe, we did in orbit. I suppose it'd be real messy if you pulled out though, huh? Because the guy saw from NASA. Not many people know re-entry will cure these things. Yeah. Speaking of sexual gods, I was watching John Madden, comes to mind. No, I like Madden, I really do. I was watching him a few games ago. He goes a little nuts with those cursor things though, didn't he? Doesn't he? I think they actually took it away from him finally. I was watching him and he's going ballistic, you know, he's like circling the plays and he's circling his car in a parking lot, the chick with the big tits. I like to see him having sex. Okay, honey, here's you, and here's me. The women of this generation is what really gets me. Actually, this whole generation has just got me bonkers. I can't take it. I think they call it, what, Generation X now? It's like totally out of hand. I can't even relate. I watch MTV. I'm only 28 years old. I feel totally out of the loop. Between crack and gangs and political correctness and Beavis and Butthead and pierced nipples, and now they've taken prayer out of the classroom and replaced it with handguns. Generation X, more like generation missing an X chromosome. The worst of it all, this is why I'm picking on women tonight, I'll tell you now, is because there's a big man-bashing thing going on right now. I'm being Oprah'd and Sally Jessied and Ricky Lake to death. I can't take it anymore. Have you seen these shows? I don't know what we did. Have you seen these shows? It's like the title, Men Who Suck, Women Who Hate Men Who Suck, Women Who Love Men But Should Hate Them. I can't take it anymore, man. It's making me feel guilty for having testosterone. We're not all Mike Tysons, you know. That's the truth. I see these shows. I was watching Oprah with my girlfriend, and we're sitting on the couch, and like, I see that 31% of all women who get beat go back to their husbands. I jumped off the couch and said, holy shit, hon, look at that. There's a 1 in 3 chance I can beat the hell out of you. You won't leave me. What's wrong with this generation? And the best one of all, I'm watching this panel, and they got a bunch of scummy looking guys up front, right? Sally pissed off, Ricky something. And a bunch of scummy guys and a bunch of women who were just pissed off. Ricky and piss. And the whole title of the show was Men Who Sponge Off Their Women and Don't Work. Well, line me up and shoot me now. Women been doing this for generations. We call them housewives, homemakers. It's true. Holy Christ, I fucked up, didn't I? Men do it for scum on the next Geraldo. Apparently. It is, man. It's getting scary. It's actually frightening. I'm concerned about myself. My person. This is just how bad it's gotten. I'm actually frightened now because women are getting serious. Apparently. And I've got a little song here just to show you, just to prove to you just how bad it's gotten. If you guys will help me out, will you guys indulge me, help me with a song? Yeah! It's a really easy song. We all know it. All I want you to do is the melody. I'll do the words. I'll do it once, and then you guys just keep doing it, right? It goes like this. Dee 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 dum bum boy. You know the song? Yeah. You guys do it? Okay. Dee 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 dee. We're gonna stay here until we get it right, right? Okay. Keep doing it, okay? Dee 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 dum bum boy. In the bedroom, the master bedroom, John Bobbitt sleeps tonight. Keep going. In the In the kitchen, the Bobbitt kitchen, Lorena grabs a knife. A weenie whack, a weenie whack. Good night, I'm getting you now.